Michelle Patterson Nipp here, Maxwell Challenge Realty, and this Edmonton Life. I chatted with Danielle Franke from Mortgage Sisters West recently, and we were talking about all things mortgages. Did you know that it's not just the individuals that need to get approved for the mortgage, but the property itself? That's right. Lenders go through their own bits of criteria in order to decide whether a house gets approved for a mortgage. Here's more of our conversation. Right? Like the person might be pre-approved, but the property or the house that they want to purchase uh, isn't, going to meet the standards of what the lender wants. And I would use as an example, this can often be the case with certain condominiums.
Yep, age
Or
restricted.
they might have a red flag or something that is preventing the lender from approving a mortgage for that specific property.
And sometimes, to be honest, it's nothing like that. It's even square footage of a house, right? Certain lenders have minimum square footages of a house. Some have 700, some have 500. So if you're buying a little house on Alberta Ave and it's only 600 square feet, TD would say no as an example. Maybe I shouldn't use a bank by itself, but a lender would say no just simply because the square footage is too small for them and their guidelines.
Okay, my mind is blown. I did not know that.
Yeah, it can be simply things like that. It could be if a property has aluminum wiring. Some lenders will say no because of aluminum wiring. If it has 60 amp service, like anything like that could, make it so that you don't fit in one lender's pocket, but it doesn't mean it's a no, right? It just means we have to find a different lender.
Right. And as a specialist, you have that ability because sometimes if somebody gets a pre-approval, they happen to pick a property that doesn't meet the guidelines, then you have to quickly pivot and find something else that will fit, right?
Absolutely.
And if you go to a traditional lender, that might not be available for them to do that as an option, right?
So that's just it. When we get an offer in, we present you with your options, but we are looking at things like that. What are the square footage? Is it a private sale? All those kind of things that could influence an approval with one lender, and that will help stop any delays. Because if you just send it to your lender, take a day or two for your bank to look at it, then they may not know their own guidelines. They'll submit it, and a week later you get told no, and it's ultimately just because that property didn't fit with that lender, but it doesn't mean it won't fit.
Right, right. That's it for now. If you have any questions for me, just drop it in the comments. If you or someone you know are in need of my real estate services, please send me a message. I am never too busy for your referrals. Be sure to subscribe or follow This Edmonton Life in the metaverse and on social media. I hope you have an awesome day.